milk. More milk. Yum. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. You got your straw. There you go. You got your Milo. Good boy. Hello, me again, looking like an egg today. Even gone to the trouble to flatten all the stray ends. I say if you're going to commit to the egg, you might as well go all in. This is only a recent thing I've been trying. I have become a lot more comfortable with my face, apparently. You would never have caught me dead with my hair so slicked back many years ago. I don't know, perhaps it's just being comfortable with my age and where I'm at in my stage of life that I thought, well, why the hell not? I believe my husband knows what I look like about now after 6 years of marriage. No, 3 years of marriage. Yes, I'm sure he knows what I really look like. Thought I would come to you with a bonus Valentine's Day vlog. I absolutely love this day. I love to love, and I love celebrating love. And Kim Kardashian posted a really good Instagram story today. What was the quote? Life is short, go after what you love. And I love to celebrate all the little things, all the memories, all those first moments. Just, I love celebrating. So any excuse will do. And by the way, me looking like an egg, unfortunately Valentine's Day doesn't correspond with hair wash day or any available bookings at restaurants. So Valentine's Day will be a nice little home day, and very excitingly we'll also be having a Galentine's Day today, which I'm prepping for right now and will be happening soon. So I'm going to take you along for our little Galentine's lunch and also our evening tonight, which will be mainly me doing the work rather than sitting down and enjoying it. But when you love someone, you love to feed them, and I express my love through cooking and food. You know the saying, to get to a man's heart, go through the stomach. So that's basically me in a nutshell. Unfortunately, my husband can't cook for me, but he is good at a lot of other things. Now, my Valentine's Day outfit is very, very casual, but I am staying on a theme and going pink. So I have on this very old Review cardigan. They always have these in stock, and Review do very nice vintage style clothing. So if you're into the 1950s and that very classic feminine silhouette, go check that store out. Paired it with some Rebel London leggings, which I also got ages ago, and has a lovely pink and purple detail, which I have not seen in a legging since, to be quite fair. These are their biker leggings, and I'm not sure if they make them anymore. I actually had to hunt these down through Farfetch because they sold out on my regular online shopping website, The Iconic, which you all know very well by now, and had to hunt them down on there. Still the same price, but yeah, I'm so glad I picked these up because today is the day to bring the love in the form of looking like basically Peppa Pig. So I think comfy house slippers are the order of the day. Outfit is now complete, and I'm off to start prepping for lunch. Then I have dinner prep, and not to mention, this was not the only Valentine's celebration we're going to be having today. We are also rain checking Valentine's Day to a few days on in the week because all the bookings were just completely taken. Everyone's really getting into it this year, which I am more than happy to be on board with. So I'm happy for everyone who got a chance to get a booking today, but we will be going out on another day, so you will be seeing hopefully some better outfits than this right now. And my husband said for the first time ever, I cannot believe he said this, I think he's been influenced by all the Grinches out there saying that Valentine's Day is a marketing ploy and, you know, it's all a bit stupid. But I believe Saint Valentine, whom the day is named after, would disagree with that. Not to mention he has never ever mentioned this before, and we've always done something on Valentine's Day. When he made that comment, I was like, you take that back. Also going to the trouble of doing a little bit of a tablescape, getting out the lovely Valentine's themed decor, of which, yes, I do have in stock. I have special decor that I bring out for special occasions such as Valentine's Day, all heart themed and pink of course. So if you enjoy that stuff, there's more of that to come, because in my opinion food tastes different when served on different servingware. It just does. Dinnerware makes the food better. Go to the effort, and the extra trouble, it does pay off. So in a nutshell, if you're watching while you're here, if you love food, fashion, and a little bit of vlogging, come along for our Valentine's Day. Oh, it's a baby pig! How perfect for Valentine's Day. Oh, this is very Animal Channel. Animal Channel. Discovery Channel. Oh, so cute. Look at the eyes. The children also got a bit of love this morning with some happy faced pancakes. We picked up this little pancake pan from Aldi and didn't quite turn out as expected, but the children seem to like them. Yum. You want to have one? Yeah. That's right. Put it back with the others. Okay, so this is unplanned for the perfect millage, not a drop spilt. I think we can guess what I made. Nothing like a post-noon espresso martini. If you want the full recipe, it's actually up on my Easter vlog from last year, randomly. This is my Easter drink of choice. But what makes all the difference is the inclusion of this little spoolie, which is from your typical protein shaker. This gets that extra bit of froth on the top. Don't mind if I do. Okay, said guest is arriving shortly. I'm going to make her an espresso martini and we'll get our Valentine's Day brunch lunch started. Could be a bottomless brunch if we're lucky. With 4 love heart legs, of which one got ripped off. I think we better glue that back on. Your brother's going to get upset with me. As you can see, lunch is definitely over, and let me tell you, the memories that came flooding back from that zucchini noodle, ciabatta crouton, poached egg bocconcini, mint basil salad from our favourite cafe, which is now shut, that we can't enjoy again. The memories. Now, we also enjoyed a few cocktails, as you could see. We had a bit of Pimm's and a nice espresso martini each. Very much sober now. Not that I was, oh, you know, just slightly slightly tipsy. But we had a really nice afternoon, played a bit of cards, caught up on a lot of things, and it was just a wonderful Valentines. So really, really happy, feeling great right now. I've been prepping our dinner plans now with my husband, and I'm in my Aldi dressing gown, but we will fix that. And I think I'm going to go for a very unexpected dress tonight. This very, very old dress, which holds a lot of sentiment, because this was the dress that me and my husband, well, had our first date in. Let's just say our first unexpected date. So held on to this for many years. I think it's from a surf brand. I think it could be a Roxy dress. I've never seen the likes of something like this again. It's just, you know, scattered with beautiful red roses, which is super romantic. I feel very, what's that movie, Zorro? That's right, with that beautiful actress, Elizabeth. Is her name Elizabeth? Oh, I'm horrible with actresses' names, but feeling very something out of Zorro right now. I just need the mask. Unfortunately, my footwear isn't exactly on theme, but we are keeping it practical because it is an at-home night, which we will hopefully enjoy once all the children are in bed. So it will be a late supper, but hopefully a romantic one.
아직도 난 격이 흐릿하게 또 의미하게 나의 아니 자주 난 어제 일처럼 선명하게 나의 너의 흔적 없지만 있는 것 같아 일상 속에 또 번져 그 색깔이 바래졌어 떠났지만 여전히 머물러 날 잡아주는 다가가도 멀게만 느껴져 I just wanna be with you right now 너의 기억 속에 남아서 I just wanna be remembered 너의 잔상 속에 살면서 oh yeah I just wanna be with you right now 너의 기억 속에 남아서 I just wanna be with you babe I just 남겨진 향기 가끔 내 방안을 채워도 여기저기에 숨어 있어 내 맘 곳곳에서 yeah. 너의 의자에 남아있는 온기를 느껴 때때로 먼지 덮인 그 잔들이 시간을 멈춰 떠났지만 여전히 머물러 날 잡아주는 너 다가가도 멀게만 느껴져 Just wanna be with you right now 너의 기억 속에 남아서 I just wanna be remembered 너의 잔상 속에 살면서 oh yeah I just wanna be with you right 너의 기억 속에 남아서 I just wanna be with you babe I just mar todo, todo pra olhar. Tenho as estrelas infinitas pra contar. Tenho sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrando o prazer de observar as flores no caminho. É um agrado que Deus deu, um dia após o outro. Foi o que Ele prometeu. Pode crer, não preciso de você. Tenho esse mar todo, todo pra olhar. Tenho as estrelas infinitas pra contar. Tenho o sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrando o prazer de observar as flores no caminho. É um agrado que Deus deu, um dia após o outro. Foi o que Ele prometeu. Pode crer, não preciso de você.
Goodness! Did you go through the tunnel? So I have a confession to make. I went to our local shopping mall to get my trousers altered from H&M. Went to Kmart because my son broke one of my favourite coffee mugs. Well, it's the only mug that I insist on drinking out of. This duck egg grey stone vessel. I'm getting very skål with this, very Vikings. Anyway, incidentally and accidentally, which is how I tend to shop, picked up these wonderful, I'm not even sure what you'd call them, woven placemats. They've got a nice little faux leather trim, so picked up a set of those. And yes, you're not wrong, those are feet on the table. Can you get down, please? Thank you, my little cherub. This is the second time that I'm enjoying the zucchini salad. I just made up the marinade for the zucchini ribbons, poached some eggs, we had some leftover croutons, and yes, I'm enjoying Valentine's take 2 to myself. It's Valentine's for me. I ripped off the tag and used the placemat because I felt like this deserved it, and I know that I'm giving very much Miley Cyrus, I can buy myself flowers with this little ode to myself. Well, I guess that'll have to do. Okay, see that there? That is bothering me. I will just go take care of that. Better. Okay, I think we have time for a 5-minute makeup. As you can see, it's a little bit hectic down there. I enjoyed serenading lunch to myself because life is too short not to. And it was not as good as the zucchini salad that my cousin made me on Valentine's Day. That secret marinade, I do need to find out. I'm one of those people that I'm generally non-curious, and I really don't like to be invasive. I don't ask people lots of questions. I kind of wait for people to feel more comfortable with me, that they might want to open up some information, but it's really getting to me, and I think I really need to know this marinade because it is definitely better than the lemon juice and olive oil that I was doing. Okay, 5-minute makeup. There will be no foundation because it is so hot tonight, and we're going to Korean barbecue, and honestly, I'm just not in the mood. I just do not want to be around anything hotter than I am right now. Well, you can take that line as it were. Little pun there. So I always use this as a base. It is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I think it's like a BB cream. This is actually a shade too light for me, but it has like a gel-like consistency. And already I can see I'm getting paler after going to all the trouble of tanning, but we don't have time to remedy that. We'll just color correct the under eyes with a very old Becca, what is this? Becca under eye brightening corrector. There is nothing else on the market quite like it. Well, to be honest, there probably is, but I haven't been looking. But luckily I have pretty much a full tub of this left because you don't use very much, but it has just a little pinky hue that corrects the purple under the eyes. Oh, and as my little trip to Kmart before, like I explained, I just went to replace a mug that my son broke and came across some new placemats, and I have a Kmart placemat problem. I'll probably go into more depth as to how vast this problem is in a separate video, but yeah, not the finer side of myself I like to show online, but I must say I did quite enjoy the placemat. And we'll just conceal any leftover purple or pinks remaining. I also had time to quickly wash my hair, although it never is quite quick because I double shampoo with a black and a purple shampoo and then put a leave-in treatment in and blow it out. But I didn't have time to curl my hair, so I just curled the top and kind of just left the rest blow waved. So we'll see how this all looks together. I'm hoping it'll turn out like curtain bangs. Also had to assemble a giant tunnel with poles that all had to fit into each other, camping style. I should really make these things a lot easier for parents, but anyway, the children are enjoying that, so I could steal a few minutes to just put my makeup on before we need to leave. We always make time to powder, and just to skip a step, I'm using the Hourglass, what is this? The Dim Light Ambient powder to set my very minimal makeup, to set the concealer really. I would usually use this as the last step because it adds just a nice little dim candlelit glow to the face without the candlelight. It's a very clever powder. I think it's got black in there, I believe, black minerals, and that's what gives that kind of sort of dim contoury look. Anyway, we'll do a very quick bronzer. This is an old Lancome one in the shade, it's a Star Bronzer Intense. have no SPF 10. Interesting. Okay, this is my mum's, it's not mine. We've pretty much, I was saying we've hit pan on the bronzer. My battery just died at the very opportune time when I am short on time. If only time was not a finite resource. Now, as you can see, I'm really not taking much care in the bronzer because we do not, oh my goodness, because we do not have time. Go under your nails. And lucky I'm in dim light, because if I could probably see what I was doing to my face in the daylight, I would not be happy with it. And I'd start getting too fussy and end up with a full face of makeup. I'm just going to take a little bit of bronzer on the eyelid. I'm sure it'll do something. So basically, when you're in a hurry, you don't want to be using a lot of products. You want to minimize the steps and what you're using. Well, that's my little tip anyway. A very inexpensive blush stick by Makeup. This is in the shade Sorbet, just to add a little bit of glow, a bit of highlight. These are just the liquid light drops by Makeup. All the generic products, which are really high quality for the price. So I've had these light drops for probably, goodness me, I'm gonna say 6 years. Wow, that is a long time, and they're still going strong. They still do the job. I'd love to know in the comments, what is your oldest product and has it lasted all these years? Do you still use it? I feel like the makeup products that last are the ones that are super, super high quality, and it's always the least expensive ones, I think. I feel like the genuine or the more expensive products, like even your Chanel foundations, they just go bad very quickly or go off quicker, but probably because they have less preservatives in there. Well, I guess that's the payoff. No mascara, but I will just curl my lashes for a natural look, because I just feel like anything I put on my face tonight is just gonna melt right off. And eyebrows always, because I believe my son has plucked out most of them. He just loves brows, and particularly mine, and they're almost gone. So I do need to fill them in, otherwise I look pretty much bald. Okay, memory card full. Where was I? Can anything else happen tonight? Basically, I have no brows, therefore if I don't pencil them in, they look a complete disaster. I did manage to get at them with the kitchen scissors this morning, because they tend to grow really long on the right side of my face. I don't know why. The left side just doesn't really grow, and I probably should shape them a little, but that's a story for another day, and I'm rattling on. I think we'll go for, let's go for a bright lipstick. I'm wearing a bright dress, which I will show you in a minute. This is the Sexy Sienna Matte Revolution lipstick by, I think we all know this packaging, Charlotte Tilbury. A little all-nighter setting spray for good luck. And it appears one of my children has stolen my fan, so I guess it's the old-fashioned way. I just inhaled that. I did bother to quickly throw the sheets over the bed and pop some pillows on, so I would appreciate some gratitude in the comments. Ha! This is definitely giving Princess Leia, but I'm very curious about this fringe. I'd love to do like a real full vintage glam look. I would absolutely, like, I'd have so much fun. Like one of those pin-up old-fashioned 1950s looks with the classic hair. Loving this. Now let's see how we manage with the bottom just dried off and the top is just subtly low waved. That kind of looks pretty seamless. Let's try the other side. Gee, if I'd known it would be this quick, I'd stop curling my entire head and just do the top. This could be a new time-saving thing for me. Oh, goodness, it's like a freaking, what do they call those things in New Year's? Those streamer poppers? Alright, no time for jewellery, so it's going to be all earrings and rings for me. Nothing like a preset pair of stacking rings to make it look like you've put a lot of effort into how you're layering your jewellery. And that is a 5-minute, well, more like 10-minute really, makeup and hair done. But honestly, I'm quite pleased with the result. See, aesthetics, I can't, like, this has to disappear. Alright, as perfect as we're going to get for now. So this is the finished look for Valentine's Day 2.0 because we couldn't get a booking on 1.0. And let me take you quickly through my outfit. This dress is from H&M. I'm just finding so many wonderful designerish looking pieces on there for such affordable prices. I find that dresses that do show my shoulders take away from the fact that they're so broad, so this was just perfect. My only critique with this halter dress is that it doesn't come with any silicone strip at the top, so you do have to keep adjusting the area around the bosoms to make sure that there are no little accidents. Fortunately for me, I have lack thereof material to have any said accidents. Footwear is actually from Cotton On, and I've recently discovered them because I lost them for so long. And oh, I'm not sure if you, well, of course you would have noticed, before I popped out to Kmart, I managed to get the toes professionally pedicured. Really liking the green on red look. And yes, I know I actually don't usually get a pedicure done. I'm quite against it because they can be rather expensive. I do have a local place though that don't charge very much for a pedicure, but the lady who did my feet were like, honey, you really need to come back more often because this is ridiculous. I haven't been for years. The amount of dead skin that came off was absolutely, I'd call it mummy-like. There were just so many layers. So with a neckline like this, it is very minimal jewelry. I might pop a wedding ring on, you know, just for the occasions. Simple gold hoops, as you can see, stacking rings. And I think I'll just let the outfit speak for itself. And I do need a bag. I'm gonna go for something simple. So just this rattan clutch. And I think this is me done. Really pleased with this 10-minute makeup and hair look actually, because this will save me a lot more time in the future. I don't know why I bothered to curl my entire hair now that I look at it. And I might even make a separate video on how to do a 10-minute glam natural look because it worked out for me today, which is perfect. And I'm chatting far too long. I'm actually really hungry. After lunch today, which as you saw was just a salad, I managed to sneak in a collagen cookie. I'm absolutely hopeless. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, this little collagen cookie, and has it worked? I mean, I'd like to think so. But yes, very hungry and ready for date night 2.0. We do have to run off quickly to the shops to look at suits. We have an upcoming wedding and my husband has outgrown his old suit. I'd like to think he's outgrown it because he is so comfortable in our marriage that, you know, he didn't have to watch his waistline so much. I'm only joking. My husband has a very fine figure, but I have heard the rumor that apparently if you're very happy in a relationship, you naturally put on weight because you're more comfortable around that person. So I'd like to think that's why. So I'm very pleased about that. He could stand to put on a few. I hope you enjoyed this little impromptu Valentine's Day vlog. As you know, I love any reason to celebrate and dress up and cook and go out and just celebrate living life. So I encourage you all to do the same. Celebrate all the small little moments and they'll all add up to that feeling of contentness, which is all kind of what we're seeking, aren't we? I'm off and I'm away. I will catch you in my next vlog and I will continue where I started from, which was the holiday vlog. So we'll jump back in time, we'll go through that, and I will also leave you with the footage of our evening doing a little bit of suit shopping and then off for some Korean barbecue. I will see you soon, my lovelies. Bye.